Relationships can be a lot of work, and when you're in one as a teen, it's a big learning experience. This month is Teen Dating Violence Awareness Month, so this afternoon we have Rachael Gardner and Jason Dixon here from the YWCA to talk with us about how to have those healthy relationships right from the start. Good afternoon. Thanks for being here today.
Good afternoon.
You know, I remember being a teenager and, just feeling like you're falling in love, all the time. Unfortunately, we were in situations where they're not healthy relationships. So let's first talk about the Amend Together program and what that is all about and helping to foster these healthy relationships.
Yeah, so Amend Together is a primary prevention initiative that's dedicated to ending violence against girls and women by engaging boys to be a part of the solution. So we talk a lot about what does a healthy relationship look like? What does healthy masculinity look like? How do we help end the cycle of domestic violence? So we focus a lot on manhood and giving them those tools.
And what age is this starting at?
We start in 6th grade and we go all the way up to high school.
Okay. And this is right now you all are at Jones Leadership Academy doing this, correct? And
Correct.
What are your plans here with that for the future?
We hope to expand. Right now we have a great group. We're working with the 8th and 9th graders at Jones. We meet monthly with them. We do lunch and learns. We do retreats. We get down and dirty and talk about nitty-gritty stuff about what it looks like to be a man today and how to help change the culture around domestic violence.
Right. I mean, being a man doesn't mean, throwing your weight around,
Right.
It's, being supportive and being strong and firm and a good foundation for your relationship.
Exactly. And we want to give them a safe space to talk about those things.
Yeah. So this is wonderful. We're, starting young, but maybe teenagers are in a relationship. They've got some people in their life, maybe parents, maybe friends. What are some signs, maybe some red flags to look out for in relationships that might not be so healthy?
What we would call red flags are things like too much, too fast, too intense.
Okay.
So wanting too much contact, texting all the time, check in before you get to your next class, when you get home, when you get up, when you go to work, when you go to bed, staying on the phone and falling asleep on the phone together. These kind of things that it's too much, it's too intense, and it's too fast. If we were declaring, sonnets of love within a week, well, of course, when we're falling in love, our relationship can feel strong and can feel really good, but that intensity, I love you, I've never felt like this, I can tell you anything, I only want to be with you, that is too intense.
Okay.
Those are red flags.
Okay, and just that there might be some, maybe this person is having too much control over someone's life, and that it could be a lead into that.
Absolutely. It can work from checking in and I want to just know that you're safe and that you're okay, to, well, where are you going? Well, who are you with? Well, what are your plans? Well, you made plans without me? Well, I don't want you to see your friend Saturday because I want to see you. Or which friends? Because that one friend just doesn't like me. It's always a problem. Those are little tidbits that eat away at control and give one person more control, and that also big red flags.
Big red flags. So if you're maybe a parent or a friend, we have to keep a little bit of an eye on this, don't we?
Yeah.
As parents, to make sure, we want our kids to experience love and to have these healthy relationships, but we do want them to be healthy relationships as well. So what may be some green flags that people can look for in relationships?
Really giving healthy space, kind of thinking about if it's too much, too fast, and too intense, being comfortable with a slow pace, being comfortable with keeping separate activities. Just because I like playing tennis doesn't mean now I need to change that and I need to like track now. So separate activities, keeping things at a comfortable pace, not feeling pressured, and warning signs that parents could be looking out for is rising anxiety, feeling that need to check in. Green flags in those relationships that parents and teens should be aware of is really feeling comfortable, that you can still feel comfortable asking questions, not feeling like secrets are being kept. Also watching out for clothing. If it's 90 degrees on a summer day and there's long sleeves, there could be some concern that there might be some marks there and that things have gotten physical. But somebody that really just is respectful and respects consent and gives space and it treats you in a loving, gentle way those are green flags.
Those are green flags. So we'd love to experience those green flags. So keep an eye out for them as well as the red flags. So with these young men, though, in just the start of this program, you getting good feedback from them?
We are. This is a great opportunity to engage them and help them change the culture. And what I'm finding out is a lot of these boys have never talked about these topics. And what we want to do is really help them understand that they can be a part of the change and talking about their emotions, talking about things that are not always popular to talk about amongst boys, and so we want to let them know it's okay to talk about how you feel. It's okay to ask a person, how they're feeling, how their day is going. So we're trying to debunk a lot of the myths surrounding masculinity as well.
Wonderful. So glad to see, looking forward to seeing that expand here in the future. If maybe there's some parents, even some teenagers out there, they're looking for more information, where can they go?
Well, you can check out our website at ywcanwo.org to find out more about all of our programs. You can always connect with an advocate on our 24-hour hotline, and we always answer that unless we're talking to someone, but that's at 419-241-7386, and you can text that number as well too. Or if you just wanted to connect or make an appointment to learn more, sit with an advocate or more about a program, you can also call our business line and connect to an advocate at 419-241-3235.
So the resources are there. We just have to connect, and I love to see the work being done there. Thank you so much for being here today, folks. We appreciate it. Yep.